Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to In Motion with Sherelle. I am Sherelle Brown of 818 In Motion, Life Empowerment Practice. And I am really excited to be here with you today. Listen, earlier today I actually went live on my Facebook page and shared these tips with the tribe over there. And I wanted to bring it and share it with you over here. So basically we all know that we're dealing with this whole pandemic. And with it comes some challenges. And what I recognize is when we face challenges, sometimes those challenges can make you feel a bit powerless. Well, today I want to come and share with you a proven 3-step method to help you conquer any challenge. Not only conquer the challenge, but actually reclaim your power, right? Once you reclaim your power, you're able to impact the world around you, manifest excellence, and live in motion. And so today, I'm going to give you the key to overcoming any challenge. And what it is in order to overcome any challenge, you must own it. O.W.N. Own it. What am I saying? Do you have to go and buy the challenge? No, I'm not saying that. Take possession of it? Possibly. But more importantly, you must take sole responsibility for the challenge. I'm not saying it's your fault that it happened. Oftentimes it's not. I'm not saying that it happened because of something you did or didn't do. Sometimes that's not the case. But once you take responsibility for it, then you can make changes. You cannot change anything that you don't take responsibility for. Okay? I'm checking my time here. So basically, once you own it, it's conquered. It's done. So what does that mean? Own it. Open, work, and nurture. Very simple 3-step process. Doesn't matter what your challenge is, I promise you, if you apply this challenge, 9 times out of 10, it's going to work. Open, work, and own it. Why? Because when you open the thing, whatever the challenge is, you're going to, number one, acknowledge the situation for what it is. You're going to acknowledge your feelings about the situation. Even the dread. Remember, we talked about those challenges sometimes making you feel a bit powerless. So even in the dread, you're going to acknowledge all of those feelings. You're going to determine what is the worst possible thing that could happen now that this challenge has come upon you. What is the absolute best possible thing that could happen? And what's the most likely thing that would happen? Once you do that, you want to acknowledge your honest beliefs around this thing. You're going to acknowledge your desires. What do you want to come out of this? And then you're going to admit. Admitting is kind of like uncovering or exposing a thing, right? Maybe you had a hand in it. Maybe you didn't. But you're going to make the admission. You're going to uncover some very real things about this challenge. With COVID-19, nobody will say, oh, it's your fault that you got that COVID-19 pandemic has spread across the globe. Absolutely not. However, you might want to admit your role in being responsible to make sure that you were prepared for any situation such as this, right? You might want to admit your role in panicking, oh my gosh, and not sitting back and taking a step back and calmly thinking through it, whatever it is. But you want to make the admission. So when you open something, you're going to acknowledge, admit, and you're going to ask questions. You're going to ask some real deep questions in regards to the challenge that you're facing. And the questions that you ask are going to help you to determine how to do the next part, which is W, work. When you work on your challenge, you have to what? Devise a plan. Right? Devise a plan of action and then execute it immediately. That last word, immediately, it's key, because oftentimes we will come up with strategies and game plans, and if you don't execute immediately, more often than not, you're not going to do anything about it, or you're only going to do a little bit and then you'll give up. So you want to execute immediately. Maybe you can't get all the things done right now, But what you can do is figure out what is the one thing that you can do right now. What is the one thing that you can do for tomorrow? So you're going to devise a plan. In devising the plan, part of the work is you determining what it is that you really do want, what it is that you really do need, what do you already have in place, what resources, what contacts, what do you have already? You're going to itemize this, make a list. You're working right now, so there's no, oh, this is too much to do. No, this is work. Yes, you got to get the job done. You're also going to be looking at what do you need, or who do you need to contact, right? Who do you need to contact to get the work done? Who do you need to align yourself with? Maybe you don't have these people in your circle, so what type of people do you need to contact or align yourself with? Or what type of services, right? You want to identify your current support network. Figure out if it needs to be broadened, if it is good enough. You know, do you have the right people in place? I'm talking family, friends, professional, colleagues, whatever. Do you have the proper network in place to support you through this challenge? Then you want to make sure that the plan that you have devised, as you have strategized this plan, make sure that it's a SMART plan. Not just a goal, but a complete plan, which means that you have determined specifically what the outcome is that you're looking to have, right? If you're looking to have better self-esteem, if you're looking to start a business, if you're looking to expand your ministry, whatever the outcome is, you want to make sure it's specific. You want to make sure it's something that you can measure over time, that you can measure by the quality of the work. However it is that you can measure it, you want to make sure it's measurable. Make sure, like I said, it's SMART. You want to make sure it's realistic, something that can be done. You don't want to be shooting for something that you can't conceive. Honestly, you just arbitrarily throw things out there. And then make sure that it's bound by a time, specific date and time by which you want to have this done. That helps you in your measurement process. So now you've got the open, you've got the work, and now we're moving into nurture. Now, to nurture a thing means to develop. First off, if you're going to nurture anything, you've got to have a positive mindset in regards to it. You want to be committed to it. You want to be consistent with it. The practices that you do, they are going to be those which enhance and benefit your desired outcome. And so with this method, I guarantee you can overcome any given challenge. If you own it, you now have the power to turn it around, to put it to work for you, to utilize it, to benefit from it, and not have it render you powerless. That's what we do at the 818 in Motion Life Empowerment Practice. We give you the tools, we empower you so that you can reclaim not only your personal identity, but your personal power, so that you can impact the world around you, right? This way you can manifest the excellence of God in the earth and live in motion. That's been my tip for today. I pray it's been helpful for you. If you like it, go ahead and like and share it together. We can go ahead and bless someone else. Also, there's going to be a link here. If this is something that you're saying, oh, it kind of makes sense, I think I can do it, but I'm not quite sure how I can apply it to my specific challenge, click that link and let's get together for a free strategy session and see if we can't come up with something that's going to work for your specific challenge. All right, bye for now.